The orchid flowers of Tainan are renowned the world over. There's even an orchid tourism factory in Liujia. On top of orchid flowers, the flamingo flowers here are also well known, and the flamingo flower-inspired public art has become a local landmark. The red tiles of Liujia are also quite famous. In fact, Liujia is also known as the town of kilns. The unique shaved ice with sweet grilled powder is a traditional taste from the past. Cishan Lenghu Temple is flanked by mountains and has a lake in front of it. The view is fantastic, so let's go explore Liujia and see what it has to offer. Liujia district is flanked by Nanxi to the east, Liuying to the north, Guantian to the south, and Xiaying to the west. Its shape is like that of a large dragon. The central mountain range foothills run through its eastern portion and takes up roughly half the district's total area. The flat and fertile Jianan Plain occupies the district's western portion, making Liujia an important rice-producing district. The blessed geographical environment here also allows Liujia to foster an active floriculture industry. Speaking of flowers, the flamingo flowers of Liujia are very well known. What are we waiting for? Let's go to Liujia. Hey, David here. Isn't that a very unique looking bus stop? In fact, it's in the shape of flamingo flowers. Now, I've got a few flamingo flowers in my own yard, but I'm not really sure where it came from. Rumor has it that it all came from this town, Liujia, so let's go. You know the flamingo flowers of Liujia are famous when you see a flamingo flower themed bus stop here. But where are the real flowers? I've been looking everywhere, but I can't seem to find them. Oh, I found them! It turns out, flamingo flowers must be grown in greenhouses, as they are susceptible to bacterial blight. Even though you can't really see flamingo flowers in Liujia, they're still shipped to wholesale markets every afternoon, where they're auctioned off to different flower markets. New shipments usually arrive between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. And by 9 p.m., the flower market becomes fully stocked. The flower markets in Tainan open from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. and they're practically open all year round. If you want to pick up some flamingo flowers from Liujia, you can find them in the flower markets in Tainan. As a major producer of flamingo flowers, roughly 70% of the flamingo flowers in Liujia are for the export market.
30%左右它都是在内销。
The flamingo flowers of Liujia can be found in numerous flower markets throughout Taiwan. Flamingo flowers can be found all year long, although its peak season is from April to October. Once planted, it takes about 4 months for the flamingo flowers to bloom, and they come in many different cultivars, such as New President, Tai Chi, Apple Green, Green Heart, Green Red Heart, and Moonlight. It turns out, flamingo flowers don't just come in red.
这边看得到的品种六甲都有。
Flamingo flowers are an important part of floriculture, and in the case of the art of flower arrangement, it creates a visual extension when inserted on the sides, making the work a little more graceful. Flamingo flowers also have a relatively long vase life.
销售的花卉里面，它算是蛮耐的一种花。
After bringing home your flamingo flowers,
水也不要放得太多，大概2、3公分高就好了。然后经过3、4天以后，再把它剪1公分掉了，这样它大概可以保存个1个礼拜至10天左右。
When trimming it, do it on an angle to maximize the stalk's water-absorbing surface area.
一般每年的5月都是百花齐放啊，就是几乎什么花都是量产，所以那个时候都是花的滞销期。
May is the best time to find a good bargain on flowers. With an increase in yield, their prices naturally drop in relation as well. However, August and September mark the peak for both the yield of flamingo flowers and their quality. Coming to Liujia, I finally got a chance to learn about the flamingo flowers. Keep in mind not to trespass on the greenhouses though, and you can always buy flamingo flowers from flower markets. Right beside Lingfengying train station is this lovely Lingfengying Story Hall. Now, this 70-year-old building almost got torn down a few years ago, but now it's been renovated. So let's see if anyone's home. The Lingfengying Story Hall is right next to Lingfengying train station. It's a repurposed railway workers' hut. It has been renovated to become an exhibition space. Wow, so this is what it looks like inside, and it feels like I've just been through a time tunnel. This is a Japanese building, and although it's not large, it's a very serene and relaxing place. This is so nice. All that's missing is a cup of nice green tea. Next to the story hall is a portion of the original structure. Now, this isn't the ruins of Pompeii. I know it kind of looks like it, but this is in fact the foundations of the building that used to be here. I'm in the Florida Everglades. No, just kidding. This is Taiwan. It's Liujia. But these ball cypress trees can be found in the Everglades as well. And unlike most conifers, they shed their needles during the winter season. Hey, you're not seeing things. This is Taiwan, and it's just right beside a stretch of Provincial Highway 1 that runs through Liujia. There are rows upon rows of ball cypress trees here, and it's a popular secret getaway in Liujia. Right next to the trees is Qingpu Pond, and there are walkways as well. It's the perfect place to take a stroll where you can sit down and enjoy the view. Isn't it lovely? For those of you who enjoys photography, this is the place to be. Hey folks, I'm on my way to a lotus pond in Liujia. Now wait a second, this is Liujia instead of Baihe because people usually associate Baihe more with lotus flowers. But they got a pretty good one down here and it's just around the corner, so let's go.
这个生态教育园区最主要的是介绍我们莲花跟相关的这些的生态为主。
This educational ecological garden has more than 500 types of lotus and water lily species and cultivars. The water lilies here bloom all year round and can be enjoyed in any season of the year. Even though you can view water lilies all year long, do keep an eye on when you go view the flowers. Most bloom for only 3 days. In these 3 days, the flowers will bloom and close daily. The flowers bloom around 5 o'clock in the morning, but close at different times. On day 1, they usually close around 7:30 in the morning. On day 2, they close around 10 o'clock. And on day 3, the petals would eventually shed into the breeze. And the flowers will be completely closed by around 3:30 in the afternoon. You need to pick the right time to view the flowers. In this pond, we can see that flowers of all types and colors will bloom in response to the changing of seasons or time of day. It really is a spectacular sight. Besides admiring the flowers here, they also have a cultural walkway that lets you learn more about lotuses, as well as any lotus-related literature, and the best time to view the flowers. If you're into lotuses or water lilies, do not miss out. Lotuses are a plant with high economic value. Besides looking pretty, the petals, leaves, seed pods, stems, and roots of a lotus can all be utilized. It has many functions.
因为伊莲花内面足侪微量元素，譬如你看伊的莲花的花粉做红补，所以呢，伊买当用来做料理。
When in Liujia, don't forget about the wonderful lotus cuisines. You don't need to come as a group to enjoy the cuisines, as you can enjoy a yummy lotus hot pot all to yourself. The blooming lotus not only looks pretty in your hot pot, it's also delicious. They even have lotus seed bibimbap. Besides using its seeds and flowers in cooking, you can actually make tea from lotus flowers. Lotus flower tea is brewed with hot water. In the water, the flower blooms after about 10 minutes. It's amazing. You can smell the rich floral fragrance, and it's a refreshing drink after a greasy meal. You can also make snacks with lotus flowers.
像这个是鲜花，整朵鲜花会拍那个鲜花饼。
They even have handmade cookies. Come down and enjoy afternoon tea amidst blooming flowers. Isn't it leisurely? You can also make tea out of water lily flowers, and it has a clear secretion that is rich in phytoplacental. You can rub it directly on your skin or develop it into a range of beauty and personal care products using biotechnology. These are popular as well. Besides learning about lotuses here, don't forget to try the delicious lotus cuisines and bring home some souvenirs. We're at Liujia Elementary School, and it looks unlike any other school I've seen before. Let's go. The town of Liujia isn't complete without a sculpture of, what else? The flamingo flowers. When you come visit the elementary school, make sure to keep your voice down so as not to disturb the students in their classes. You know, I really dig a lot of the new Taiwanese school of building designs. This one, for example, has a lot of colorful geometric shapes. They're definitely not your boring old concrete buildings anymore. If you find yourself feeling peckish in Taiwan, look for temples. There's usually a gathering of vendors around temples. And it's a really hot day today. I think I want some ice, so let's go. The shaved ice here is second to none, as you can add to it sweet gruel powder. Now, one very first thing that you gotta do is mix the flour into the ice, like this. Sweet gruel powder is essentially flour roasted with sugar. It was a common milk powder substitute in the early days, but is now a rare commodity. Many people born in the 50s and 60s like to come here to relive their childhood memories. You know, it tastes like really soft ice cream or cookie flavor slushy. I think that's it, cookie flavor slushy. In addition to sweet gruel powder, the other shaved ice condiments here are also handmade and are very popular. Don't miss the shaved ice with sweet gruel powder next time you drop by Liujia. The stinky tofu of Liujia is worth mentioning, but what's so special about the stinky tofu here? Well, I've discovered that stinky tofu varies from place to place, and this particular type of stinky tofu is flat. It has a rather soft texture, and once it's been deep fried, it's cut open and drizzled with a special sauce, and topped with some Taiwanese-style kimchi. The flavor is to die for. This eatery is 3 generations in the making, and the taste has remained unchanged, as they solely focus on 4 different products. On top of their famous stinky tofu, they also have oyster omelets and salty rice cakes. They are very well received. Their dried tofu here is also unique to say the least. It's a triangular-shaped piece of tofu with a filling of minced old ginger and oysters. It's then coated in batter and deep-fried, creating an outer shell that encases the ingredients. Take a bite, and you'll get a mouthful of its crunchy exterior, tender tofu, and a taste of fresh seafood. This is a specialty snack not to be missed in Liujia. Hey, this is Longhuyan Temple, and it's the center of worship for the townspeople of Liujia. It's only a 5-minute drive away from downtown, and it's a really pretty place. It's surrounded on 3 sides by a lake, and it's a great place to watch sunset. Longhuyan Temple sits just right outside of Wusantou Reservoir. It's sometimes referred to as Chisanyan Temple as well. It was first built in 1665 and has over 300 years of history. It's Liujia's most famous temple. Longhuyan Temple has 3 main sections, each built in a different era. The 3rd building is the oldest, where aged and model collages could be seen on its granolithic outer wall. It's full of character. There are also 3 stone steles from the Qing dynasty beside the building. Coming here is as if you travel back 3 centuries as you witness traces of history from the past. In front of Longhuyan Temple is Yan Pond, and behind it are rolling hills. Longhuyan Temple is surrounded on 3 sides by water, and during sunset, the setting sun will reflect off the water. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yan Pond in front of Longhuyan Temple is large and offers a wide view. It has a very diverse ecosystem. As a reminder to those of you who are visiting, do not feed the fish or damage the environment. It really is a great place to chill, this lake in front of Longhuyan Temple. There's ducks swimming, there's egrets up on the trees, there's fish down there. But I think in order to protect this place, please don't dump your pet fish in here. Let's all protect this environment together. And I think I'm going to go back to watching my sunset.